Hi, I'm Paul Brandrick. This is the On the Flyer TV over 50s at Tunnel Barn. I've drawn House 8, which is a good peg. I fancy being on 6. I was on 6 last time, I did really well. But I'm going to fish maggots pretty much. I've not got any cover anywhere. And the island's like 19 metres, so I'm just going to fish maggots pretty much anywhere. And I'm going to fish a little hard pellet early on. Just try and see, steady my way into the match. It's on house, extension and new, and it's a rotation, so everybody fishes every lake, so it's, we should have a good time. Gary Rogers runs it, the brilliant matches these over 50s, and we'll see how it goes.
Here we are, Tunnel Barn, peg 22 on house. Fancy a few across in the grass. Couple short down the middle, probably finish up down the edge depending how our cross goes. It's a good peg. I've got Paz next to me, the legend, but not such a good peg down there, but he's had his moan. I've got Steve Conway next to me, he's had a right moan and he's on a right flyer, so got it all to do. And there's my mate Paz laughing in the background, but you'll be speaking to him shortly.
Morning guys, day one of the over 50s Tunnel Barn Festival. First day, I drew on the famous house pool, but unfortunately not where I wanted to draw. Peg 24, my home for the day. The wind has been going that way, but it actually feels like it's coming this way this morning. So, I mean, it's not a great area, I don't think, but we'll have a day's fishing. Just going to fish maggots out my hand down the middle, and maggot short on this weed bed here. I'm just going to keep it simple really, because I've got no cover across the fish shallow too, or in the edges really, so just have a nice simple day, maggots out my hand, maggots in the edge, and see where that puts us. I'm not in with the good pegs, that's the main thing, but in this arm and a couple of pegs on the dam wall around there, 10 and 12 I think, so I'd rather be where Richie and Steve is, but it is what it is, isn't it? So we'll have a day's fishing and see where it gets us.
Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand that's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. Call the police, there's a madman around, running down underground to a dive bar in a West End town. In a West End town, a dead end world, with the East End boys and West End girls. In a West End town, a dead end world, with the East End boys and West End girls. West End girls. Too many shadows, whispering voices, faces on posters, too many choices. If, when, why, what, how much have you got? Have you got it, do you get it? If so, how often? Which do you choose, a hard or soft option? In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. West End girls. West End girls.
Hiya, I'm Damien Bracken. Somehow I managed to win the match yesterday, first time at Tunnel Barn. I must admit, I did have a lot of good advice off a lot of good friends to help me over. Today I've drawn 21 extension, which I'm told is a really good peg. But the fishery, it's fishing quite hard, so £80 won the lake yesterday. So there's so many different options. My plan is today to just try and keep a few bites coming. So I'm hoping to catch on caster shallow, but I've also got a few other things that will hopefully keep me ticking over during the day. With a bit of luck I might get another section win.
Hi, my name's Mickey Barlow, on the Flyer TV over 50s at Tunnel Barn Farm. Drew a rocket ship yesterday, 33 on house, ended up winning the lake with a bit of a low weight, 80 odd pound. Today I've drew 22 new, which is really not where I want to be. I wanted to be at the other end of the lake, but we've got plenty of room and there's a lot of fish in these lakes, so we should do okay. But I'm going to fish maggots short, going to fire some casters across into the grass and ground bait and maggots in the edge, and hopefully we'll get a few.
Alright, my name's Neil Carlis. I'm here on the over 50s at Tunnel Barn Farm, and we're on the second day. First day I done okay. I drew peg 28 on new. Had £106 to win my section. Finished third on the lake. I think I'm lining second overall on the festival at the moment on weight. Today I've drawn peg 36. Don't really fancy it. I think I'm a little bit too far up the section, but I think my section runs down to peg 13. I think I needed to probably be in the middle really to do any good, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Hopefully the weather gets a bit better and I'll do well.
So true, funny how it seems, always in time, but never in line for dreams. Head over heels, went toe to toe. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. I bought a ticket to the world, but now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Oh, I want the truth to be said. I know this much is true. I know this much is true. With a thrill in my head and a pill on my tongue, there's over nerves that have just begun. Listening to Marvin all night long. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound, always slipping from my hands. Sands a time of its own. Take your seaside arms and write the next line. Oh, I want the truth to be known. I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Oh, I want the truth to be said. I know this much is true. I know this
Right, hi everybody. I've drawn House 2 today on the third day of the On the Flyer TV at Tunnel Barn. Not a bad peg, the wind's been trying to blow up all week. I've got a bit of a weed bed to my right which I'm going to fish casters, shallow. I'm going to fish meat short and worms across. However, I've got some good anglers in my section. I've got lads who are lying second, third and fourth in my section, in the overalls in my section, so it's going to be a difficult day I think. But I'll just give it my best shot and see what happens.
I'm Steve Utter, on the over 50s on the Flyer Festival, day 3. I'm sitting second on the leaderboard at the moment. I've had 2 section wins last couple of days. It's been nice fishing. I've drawn some good pegs. I think you've got to draw pegs on these festivals to do any good. I've drawn 33 new today. I can't complain. I think it won the section first day and it definitely won the section yesterday. So same plan of attack as I've done the last couple of days. I'm just going to fish short. I don't do that shallow caster fishing. I'm not very good at it. So, you know, just fish to your strengths and hopefully we'll do all right by the end of the day.
Hiya, I'm Ian Boyd. I'm on day 3 of the On the Flyer TV Tunnel Barn Farm Over 50s Festival. I'm currently leading the festival on 2 points after a good result on day 1 and on day 2 when I drew peg 6 on house and £139. I was hoping for a better draw today on new. I'm drawing peg 22. It's not where I want it to be, but it is what it is. I can't complain. I've had 2 good draws so far. So today I'm just going to give it my best shot, see what happens at the end of the festival. I think I'll need at least £100 to win today. I've got some good anglers on good pegs in this section and it's going to be a tough ask. Probably fish shallow to the rushes and then hopefully catch a few down in the edges, maybe a few short on meat. Fingers crossed, hopefully we'll have a good day.
Right, so folks, you all remember that we all paid into, well I didn't, you guys paid into a £10 pool for biggest weight of the festival, winner takes all. It's 420 quid in the pot, and the winner of that from day 2, house 6, with a weight of £139 1 ounce, picking up 420 quid, Ian Boyd. It's not a bad little payday, is it, that, mate? Well done, mate.
Thank you, mate. Ta.
So, moving on to the main frame, folks, paying the top 8 overall. Have I pull that check? Pass it here. Oh, I'll leave it there. It's all right, I'll give him after. So, anybody that's been on my festivals, those of you that don't know, we pay electronically. So those of you that are looking to get into the frame, send me your bank details and I'll pay it across to you. But come up here for the sake of the camera to collect your envelope. So, 8th overall with 7 points and a total weight over the 3 days of £268 15 ounce, picking up 150 quid, Carl Leops. Well done, mate. Yeah, send me the bank details.
Yeah, thank you.
7th overall, picking up 200 quid with 7 points and a total weight of £291 11 ounce, Harry Billings. I might have your details still, but just send them here. Just check later. There you go, mate. 6th overall, picking up 300 quid and 6 points with a weight of £304 6 ounce, and I bet it all goes on stock, Sprando. Cheers, mate. Well done. 5th overall with 6 points and a total weight of £305 and 15 ounce, beating Brando by £1, Neil Carlos. 400 quid, mate. So send me your bank details later. Well done, mate. Thanks, guys. 4th overall with 5 points and a total weight of £316 1 ounce, picking up 500 quid, Oppo. It's the last time I'll get you up today, I promise. Last time. Well done, mate. Cheers, guys. So moving on to the top 3, folks. 3rd overall, and he's fished a blinder, just unlucky on the last day, with 5 points and a total weight of £321 4 ounce, picking up 600 quid, Ian Boyd. Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate. Top.
So 2nd overall, with 4 points, picking up 700 quid, with a total weight of £307 1 ounce, Steve Hutter. Well done, mate. Unlucky today, pal.
Thank you, mate. No worries.
So, folks, that means that this year's winner, the first ever On The Flyer TV 2024 over 50s Coffin Dodgers champion here at Tunnel Barn Farm, with 4 points and a total weight of £325 11 ounce, picking up £1,000, Damien Bracken. Well done, mate. Well done, pal. Made up for you. First time here, isn't it?
Yep.
Unbelievable. Can I have the top 3 for pictures, please? The rest of you, thanks, and don't forget to book on for next year.
So true, funny how it seems, always in time.
So we're here with the new 2024 Tunnel Barn Farm over 50s 3-day festival winner, Damien Bracken. Well done, mate. Brilliant performance.
Thank you very much.
You finished on a 4-point score, haven't you? So
Yep.
talk us through your festival then.
Well, got off to a brilliant start. First time at Tunnel. Drew 10 on new, which I thought was a good peg. Can win sometimes, not really good at the moment, but very lucky, very fortunate. The wind blew into the channel to me right, brought a lot of cover down to the near side banking, and that changed my match really. With all the scum and the cover came a load of fish. So I changed my plans and accordingly and caught a load shallow down the right edge. So I got off to a brilliant start, won the match, won the section. Day 2, 21 on extension. It's a good peg again. Struggle really. There was no cover across on that peg, so the plan was to fish shallow down the middle, and then it's just a case of trying to keep fish coming off other lines really, but the shallow down the middle being the main line. I got off to a brilliant start. I decided to tap pellets long at 16 and got off to a cracking start, catching a few small carp, and was doing really well, probably winning the section comfortably. Thought everything was going great, ready to drop on my shallow line, and I did, but I had trouble a lot of anglers have been having, where you catch a few and then you don't catch any more. So struggle really, and messed my margins up. I think I fished too deep with meat. I should have fished it shorter, and struggled for the rest of the match really. Mixed stamps, fished a brilliant match. Next peg to me is caught shallow long, shallow edge. I didn't have them options. I've kept plugging away and getting the odd one shallow down the middle, but it's never been good enough. But limped home second, so it wasn't a disaster. Today, it's fallen for me again. I'm not in the best section, but I've drawn a good peg in a tough section. And I had the option of fishing shallow again, which is where I wanted to be, what I wanted to be doing. So 19 on house. Quite a famous peg. You see it in a lot of YouTube videos because it's near the car park. Yes. And I shipped all day and thought I'd struggle because I couldn't catch a better stamp of F1, but caught a lot of small stockies, and I mean a lot.
How many do you reckon you've had then?
Oh, I never count them.
No.
I made
100 then maybe?
Well, put it this way: I clicked £50 in my first net, and I think it went 62.
Ah, right, okay.
Because there's that many small ones mixed in, you just don't know what you're doing with them. So just a really, really busy day, and I was just crossing my fingers for a section win, and I got it. So it's been a perfect, little week for me, really.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, this last day it's really come down to the wire, because obviously you've come in on 3 points. There've been 2 lads leading the charge with 2 points, but things have fallen your way, haven't they? Obviously, they've struggled on other pegs, on other things, but you've managed to stay consistent.
Yeah, you can never say what's going to happen. You know, that's fishing. They fished a really good match, and a lot of good anglers to take points off you. So you got to have a bit of luck in you going your way. It's the first time I've been to Tunnel, but I'm fortunate enough to be friendly with a lot of good lads, and I've not been short of information to put me right. So yeah, it's been brilliant.
So yeah, I was like to say, so you've ended up champion. You've got £1,000 in your pocket now. What are you going to spend it on?
Fishing tackle.
That's probably the right answer, really, isn't it, I suppose. But yeah, honestly, Damien, well done, mate. Made up to see you win.
Thanks, Sarah.
Brilliant fishing.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
Thank you.